Imagine transforming the chaos of 2025 into a well-organized path towards success. That's the promise of The 7 Habits of Highly Effective People by Stephen R. Covey. This book doesn't just inform, it changes the way we think and live. Even though it was published years ago, its lessons still matter. Covey didn't just give quick tips, he focused on core values, or what he called true north principles, that help people grow, lead, and live with purpose. As Covey said, the main thing is to keep the main thing the main thing. In my own life, I've found that practicing habit 2, beginning with the end in mind, has helped me stay focused on my personal and professional goals. In 2025, when life feels unpredictable and expensive, these ideas might be more important than ever. Covey starts with a simple but powerful idea. Being effective isn't about clever tricks or just looking successful. Private victories precede public victories, he says, meaning real change begins inside us. The first 3 habits help us become independent. The next 3 teach us how to work well with others. The last habit is about taking care of yourself so you can keep growing for life. The journey begins with being proactive. Most people react to life, blaming circumstances, inflation, bosses, or luck. But, as Covey states, I am not a product of my circumstances. I am a product of my decisions. Highly effective people recognize their ability to choose their response. They focus on their circle of influence, the things they can control, rather than wasting energy on things they cannot. In today's economy, where costs are high and so much feels out of our hands, this habit is liberating. You may not control global inflation, but you can control how you spend, how you invest in yourself, and how you seek opportunities. For example, after noticing my grocery bills steadily increasing each month, I decided to tackle the issue head-on. By setting a budget and planning meals around seasonal sales, I managed to cut costs without sacrificing quality, which felt empowering. To start practicing proactivity today, try setting a small goal you can achieve by the end of the day, like organizing your workspace or planning your next week's meals. These small, deliberate actions are steps toward taking control of what you can influence. The second habit is to begin with the end in mind. Covey challenges us to picture our lives from the perspective of the end, to imagine what we want to be remembered for, what values we want to live by, and what legacy we want to leave. Begin with the end in mind, he writes, reminding us that vision gives direction. In a world where many feel pulled in every direction, this habit centers us on purpose. When you are clear about your destination, your daily decisions fall into place. You stop living by default and start living by design. The third habit is to put first things first. This goes beyond just managing your time. It's about focusing on what really matters. Covey points out the difference between what's urgent and what's important, and encourages us to focus on the important things. To turn this habit into action, start with a daily trigger. Each morning, list your top 3 important tasks or priorities for the day. As an immediate action, tackle the most significant task first, dedicating uninterrupted time to it. The quick win is the sense of accomplishment and clarity you gain, which reinforces your habit of prioritizing what truly matters. We often get distracted by urgent tasks and forget about things like our health, relationships, or long-term goals. Highly effective people do the opposite. They make time for what matters most, even if it isn't urgent. In 2025, with so many distractions, this skill is more valuable than ever. The fourth habit is to think in a win-win manner. This habit emphasizes interdependence, the ability to work well with others. Win-win is a frame of mind and heart that constantly seeks mutual benefit in all human interactions, Covey explains. In a time where competition feels fierce and resources tight, cultivating win-win thinking opens doors that fear and selfishness keep shut. The fifth habit is to seek first to understand, then to be understood. Most people listen to reply. Highly effective people listen to understand. Most people do not listen with the intent to understand. They listen with the intent to reply, Covey observes. He frames this as empathic communication, entering the world of another person, seeing through their eyes. In relationships, leadership, and even business, this is transformative. Consider a conversation where someone expresses frustration about a missed deadline. Instead of jumping to explain your side, pause and say, "It sounds like you were really counting on having this completed by the deadline and the delay affected your plans." This acknowledges their feelings and opens the door for collaborative problem solving. In today's divided world, empathy may be one of the most underrated forms of power. The sixth habit is synergy. This is the idea that 1 plus 1 can equal 3 or 10 when people work together creatively. As Covey puts it, synergy is not the same as compromise. In a compromise, 1 plus 1 equals 1.5 at best. Synergy is 1 plus 1 equals 3 or more. It's not just compromise, it's collaboration that produces better outcomes than anyone could achieve on their own. For those building businesses, families, or communities in these challenging times, synergy serves as a reminder that we are stronger when we bring diverse strengths together. Finally, the seventh habit is to sharpen the saw. This is about self-renewal, taking care of your body, mind, heart, and spirit so you don't burn out. As Covey cautions, we must never become too busy sawing to take time to sharpen the saw. In 2025, when stress and burnout are epidemic, this habit may be more critical than ever. Rest is not a luxury, it is the fuel for long-term effectiveness. What keeps the 7 habits of highly effective people relevant is that it's not about shortcuts, it's about living with integrity, growing, and making a difference. Anyone can use these habits, no matter their background. In 2025, as hybrid work fatigue becomes a common challenge, each habit offers a specific way to mitigate this struggle and enhance productivity and well-being. Being proactive helps in managing stress by allowing you to prioritize your tasks and commitments efficiently. Beginning with the end in mind aids in keeping a clear vision amidst the disorganization of working from diverse locations. Putting first things first ensures that essential tasks get the attention they need, helping you maintain focus amidst distractions. Thinking win-win fosters stronger virtual collaborations, encouraging mutual success rather than isolation. Seeking first to understand enhances communication within distributed teams, a key to building stronger connections despite physical distances. Synergy allows us to create innovative solutions by combining talents even when teams are apart. Finally, sharpening the saw is crucial for maintaining physical and mental well-being, which is indispensable when balancing work from home with personal life. These habits transform generic advice into actionable steps tailored to the hybrid work model. So, here's something to think about. With so much uncertainty in the world, what habits are you practicing every day? Habits aren't just routines, they shape who we become. As Covey says, sow a thought, reap an action. Sow an action, reap a habit. Sow a habit, reap a character. Sow a character, reap a destiny. If you work on these 7 habits, you won't just get through tough times, you'll grow and thrive. We'd love to hear from you. Which of these habits do you plan to try or have already integrated into your life? Share your insights and experiences in the comments below. Your thoughts can inspire others to embark on their journey of growth. If this summary helped you, please like the video and subscribe to learn and grow summaries. We keep exploring books and ideas that can change not just your success, but your whole approach to life. In the end, being effective isn't just a skill, it's a way of living. Why not begin your journey today by taking a moment for self-renewal? Share a snapshot of your sharpening the saw routine with us in the comments. Whether it's a walk in nature, meditation, or a good book, your practice might spark inspiration for others.